Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to first off give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash, the Anasai apostles who are elders who rule well. Blessings and salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. This Rob Amar for the Nebraska camp. This is GMS Any Push to the Mark. Man. Just doing a lesson over the Somalia situation. Of course, we're not affiliated with it, but I just want to go over why and just a representation of us as men of the Lord and prophets, okay? Because Esau is going to come down having great wrath, knowing he have but a short time. Guys like this are agents because, or he's not a part of this truth because, we are one body, okay? Let's get that real quick. So in Romans chapter 12, verse 4, all right, it says here, for as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office, so we being many are one body in Yahushai, and everyone members one of another, having then gifts different according to the grace that is given to us. Whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the portion of faith, and it goes on to the ministry in your office. But, we are all under one body, meaning pretty much we're all going to teach the same thing. All right. There's only one mediator. There's only one mission. There's only one doctrine. All right. And we're not going to variate from that. All right. So anybody that does variate, they're not a part of this gospel. OK, we have different personalities and things like that. But as far as teaching and intent, we all are one body as far as the believers. So, again, if anybody's out here saying that they're going to do something, is unprophetical. If that's a word, it's not prophecy. OK, so Ephesians 4 and 5, it says, one Lord, Salakia. Ephesians 4 and 4 says, there is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. We are called in one hope, and that's Yahushai, not us doing anything outside of his time. All right. We're not no extremists. We ain't no lean to no terrorist BS, things of that nature. I can't say they're putting smut on our hard work, but they're clearly trying to COINTELPRO us, okay? And through the scriptures, like it says, matter of fact, let's get into a precept to show. So going into the book of Acts, we're going to go into Acts 2 and 34. It says, for David is not ascended into the heavens, but he said himself, the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou on my right hand until I do what? Make thy enemies thy footstool. Okay. So we are to wait upon the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And the prophecy says that, the MOTB has to come, which is the RFID. The famine has to come. Martial law has to come. The Third World War has to come. And then, pretty much it'll manifest. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to throw a chair to get nothing started. We don't have to do us prophesying and speaking on it is doing all the works that we needed to do. Okay. Again, so let's get here. In 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and 4, it says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to pulling down of strongholds. Yeah, we don't need to throw a chair. We don't need to get physical. We don't need to get carnal, okay, to get results. This thing is spiritual. And Esau being carnal, sold under sin, being a son of Satan, he is going to respond in his warfare and carnality. He's trying to get physical. Okay, that's why he's sitting there setting people up like this guy. I really believe that this guy is a agent, provocateur, COINTELPRO S type of guy to come with that extreme. We have, and I'm not saying this as like, oh man, I'm scared. No, like, but we don't do nothing like that. We don't say nothing like that. We say prophetically, okay, can't wait till the Lord do this or this happened or this happened, but we're not emotionally distraught and disturbed to where we're looking around and we actually want to, we're like, man, I do this to you. I want to, and we're just chomping at the bit. Okay, we're waiting on the Lord, because at the end of the day, that's when it's going to happen in its perfection. All right, they're trying to get us to Fred Hampton, any other guy that they, do what they do to, and they're just using COINTELPRO, just like they did with Malcolm X, they did with Fred Hampton, they did with Martin Luther King, and these are niggas that was working for them, well, Martin Luther King definitely was, but you get my point. These guys are, some were controlled opposition, some were unbeknownst oppositions, but at the end of the day, when you're working in carnality, Esau can infiltrate it. Okay, if you're sitting here trying to do food drives and get grants and you're trying to do things to people in public and do public, groups and how can I say this? Like when you have facilities, open memberships and things of that nature, you can be infiltrated because you can be tracked. You can be you can be tracked. You can be followed, diagnosed. They can gather intel on you, because what's going on with us is that they try to gather intel on us, but the spirit is like the wind, so they can't really settle. And Vocab is a prime example of it. He can't really, we're not settled enough for him to put a thumb down on us. They've been trying to use, different types of propaganda and attacks, but you can't, we don't settle in spots because the Lord has us moving. This is the spirit of the Lord. So when you think we east, we're going to be west. Okay. So when you try to, instigate with aggression, nigga, this ain't 5 years ago. This ain't 7 years ago where Jake was, that was a time for that time. Now it's called the police. Now you're trying to put out, aggressive energy and threatening energy, and the spirit ain't nowhere near on that. All right, because it's a calm before the storm. It's shit. We about to get. We don't got to get all mad, and everything's about to kick off. The people are mad. All right, so it's not gonna work. It seems like Esau's trying to kick up dust and say, hey, it's them. Then we got to stop them, and this is why everything is happening. But this is why all the bad things in your life is happening. It's because of these guys. They're the threat, and we're gonna help you guys get rid of them so we can have peace. That's what it seems like their tactic is. Okay, and it's not gonna work because the Lord, if the Lord is with us, who can be against us? So call all y'all about Shemel Shai for that. But I just wanted to put that out, man. That we're waiting on the Lord, man. All right. We don't have it's out of order to say that we'll do anything before Yahweh Shai's time. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said he'll make us his battle axe and weapons of war. The Lord will do that. And with thee, I will, like he's going to put the spirit on us to rise up to the prey. Okay? This ain't no Sakari. This ain't no jihad. None of that. We're not associated with that because we're spiritual men. Okay? We're relying on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and no power on this planet Earth can stop him. Okay? And once he blessed us with the power, along with him demonstrating his power, everything will get back in order. With that being said, I say call law to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rachak Wadash. Shalom.